Hi, everybody. Good morning, good evening. Oh, shit. Oh, I completely forgot about this. Oh, so you guys, can you hear me? Let me just okay. So, um, first of all, let me just have a bit of stretching. Ah, okay. So, hi. Sorry for being late. I kind of like I had an alarm for like 4:30 in the morning, but then I was like, let me just sleep, 30 more minutes. I was just so tired. So yeah, because yesterday it was actually my father's birthday, so we went to a family's like kind of like a small trip. We just went to do a bit of a celebration, so it was kind of tiring. So yeah, but anyways, as you can see, we have a new topic, and it's kind of I know you guys have known that Philippines. I don't know when the Philippines is gonna open up. It might take longer, but I know it's a bit frustrating and tiring to wait because maybe some of you are in a relationship with a Filipino already, and then you guys are you know really missing out each other. So and maybe some of you also doesn't have any girlfriend but still want to come to the Philippines to enjoy. But I just want to know what you guys, what your reason why you want to retire to the Philippines aside from the girls, okay? Because I mean, let's face it, okay? One of the reason why you want to retire is because of the girls, right? You want to date girls, you want to like date a Filipina because as what you've known, Filipino are the best and you want to experience it. But first, let me just do a bit of reading. So let's read some comments. Oh, hi. Hi, good morning, Mr. Ron. I have to watch this video tomorrow. Okay, no worries, no worries. I was late. Mia, como esta? Reason for retiring in the Philippines, beautiful weather, country, and people. Yes, aside from having beautiful people, also the weather here, I've heard there's a lot of people saying that we really have a very beautiful weather. Like, unlike the West, they have this very cold weather and then they have these dark moments where everything is just dark, no light in there. And then they also have weather where it's just, so dry. So it's not like very balanced type of weather. I'm really sorry. Oh my god. I'm really sorry, y'all. I think I was late for like 5 minutes. So sorry, I sleep off. Oh. From David C. Hoping to move to the Philippines in 5 years. when I retire for good at age 62. I want to retire now, but another 5 years to add to my 401k is needed to supplement with my social security for 4k to 5k month. Okay, how old are you now? Age of 62. Let me just let me just wash my face to wake me up. Just real quick. Okay, ready. Okay, it's from Ian. Ian or Ian? Good morning, Mia from Western Australia. Another early start. I am pleased that I am in the same time zone. Oh, yeah, I heard that Australia has the same time zone here in Philippines. So yeah, that's good. Thank you for being here. Farmland, Michigan. The affordable retirement with beautiful landscapes and islands and beaches with people that seem friendly to their neighbor, I guess. Yeah, so like the Philippines, landscape wise, it's very beautiful. It has a lot of like different islands where you can go to. So I think for people who wants to enjoy, like want to go on adventures, I think this is a really nice place to go on too. Plus, there's also some island that people haven't touched. Like it's kind of like no one touches it yet, and the landscape, the way the trees and the surroundings just so beautiful. And there's not a lot of people who's been there, so it's exciting, I guess. I'm like just kidding. It seems somewhere in the world there is always a man waiting for a woman. Are you saying you guys are I'm really sorry if oh my god. I feel bad. Fashionably late. Oh my god. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. Yeah, I overslept like I mean I woke up like 4:30, but then I was just say like I told myself like you know what, let me just sleep for 30 more minutes. So I don't feel groggy at all. So yeah. Okay, sounds good. My only reason for retiring here has a name. It is Ning Ning. I've been with her since I got off the plane 3 years ago. Well, congratulations, and well, you have a great relationship right there, so savor it. Yeah, so like I think for most guys, like you guys, you want to retire here in the Philippines. Aside from women, aside from dating up girls, some of you, you want to retire because of weather, right? You want to retire because of beautiful place, and of course the expenses here is very cheap. Uh, aside when except oh my gosh, I lost it there. I lost my word. So like the amount of living here in the Philippines is relatively cheap compared to where you are right now. So I would say that that is a very big advantage when it comes to living here in the Philippines. So you can save money, and then you can spend that money going somewhere and enjoying. Like you really have a good time here, a good life here in the Philippines with the amount of money you have in there. So no, I'm don't feel like I don't have hangover or something like that. It's just I was just so tired. No, it's six. It's six something. Good morning, Mia. God bless you always from California. I want to go back to the Philippines again for vacation. Oh, you've been here already, Jamie. How was your vacation here? I hope today finds you well. Oh, I asked my sister to brew me some coffee. Oh, I'm torn between Thailand and Philippines. Maybe I will split my time between the two. Well, you can always have like 3 months here in the Philippines, or maybe 3 months there in Thailand, or either way you can also do 6 months or so. So there's no rush. No, not me. There's a lot of girls here. I'm telling you. Okay, so like when you first land here in in the Philippines, of course with your luggage and all, there's gonna be girls staring at you, and you'll be like, "Oh God, did I just get an attention?" So like your attention will be like girls will be like there, like staring at you, and you'll be like, it's so different because you've never experienced it in the West. So yeah, it's gonna be exciting for you guys. I want to retire there because of the culture. It is cheaper to live. Yes, it is. For you guys, it is very cheap to live here in the Philippines. Always smiling, very friendly, very welcoming culture. And yes, we have that here in the Philippines where no matter what happens, no matter how many storms we experience, we still have that smile plastered on our face, because that's us. So um, you will experience that here once you live here in the Philippines. You'll really experience the welcoming smile of the Filipino, the way we also have a sense of humor. So yeah, guys, I just want to please, yeah. So, oh, Bongbong Marcos getting elected would put me off moving permanently to the Philippines. So you're saying that the president here is affecting your um, decision to retire or move here in the Philippines then? Yeah, here in the Philippines, I don't know what happened. I think the people who's going to run for president, they had a presidential like question or interview, and some of them their answers are kind of funny, but I won't go into that. So I don't know who's going to win, but a lot of people are rooting for President Marcos, and the second one was a girl, Lenny Robredo. I don't remember her name. But yeah, alain ko po sa kamera. Salamat. I have three reasons to retire in the Philippines. First is the lower cost of living, warm weather, and people speak English. Yeah, um, we got all that three. We got all that covered, Mr. Uniquely Extra. Is that your name? Retirement in the Philippines, change of pace, tropical, my money is worth more there, and yes, beautiful people. Oh, let me just blazing hot day. Eh, it just looks like a nice, easy place to retire. hmm I like the culture and the weather and looking for a quality loving woman there. There's also like, how about Thailand and Vietnam? You know, the girls in Thailand and Vietnam, they're also beautiful. So, but you're right. Like, it's just the culture here in the Philippines is just so different from any other countries, and I think that's one of the reason why that makes us like very unique from other Filipino. I mean, from other people. Escape to the crappy winter weather in the UK. Well, why don't you send some winter over here in the Philippines? Let me just experience it and I will judge it, Mr. Who. I mean, I don't want to judge if it's crappy or not. I would never retire or live in the Philippines. I love the USA. Oh, Gina, are you a Filipina? Gina Basa, who live in California? Yeah, sounds looks like it. Uh, I want to retire in the Philippines because of the beautiful weather and very nice people. I love the beaches and the low cost of living. I think a lot of people, the Philippines represents a second chance. Plus, it's like an affordable Hawaii. Yeah, it looks like it. Like when you look at like Hawaii, for example, it's like the Philippines, you know, it's just so this not really the same, but it's just you can see the freaking forget the word. You can see the sorry. You can really see there's a bit of difference in it, but it's just so the same in so many ways. And also we have like a Hawaiian restaurant in here, so yeah, I guess that adds up. Oh, sorry, wait, let me just. And now that point's down. Is that okay? It's not much better. Okay, now I have to move it. Yeah, that's much better, isn't it? I've never seen Mia like this. It's like she's going. No, I sleep like this, so I don't go on dates. Oh no. I woke up because I heard a message ringing on my on my I think that was on Messenger or WhatsApp. I don't remember. But when I heard that sound, that ding, I was like, oh hell. I am late. And yeah, I have a coffee right here. And Judy is the one who made this coffee. That's me in a few years. Yeah, it was 7 Celsius here in Orlando, Florida this morning. I need to retire to a warmer climate. So you guys, I think you are really tired with the climate in there. Aside, of course, from women, that's what I've heard a lot. Like you really don't like the weather anymore because you've experienced it a lot. I mean, it's for me who's never been there. I think that would be nice for a few years maybe, but I think after a couple of years of staying there, for example, I would say yeah, I would be like, oh, this is crappy. I don't like this weather anymore. I want the Philippine weather. So yeah, I completely understand that, but Philippines is a good base to explore other countries. Yeah, the red horse. You already taste the red horse, Mr. Who. I I don't know if you tasted it, but like for me, I just don't like the taste. Time can be an hour. We have a Filipino time, so like maybe when you go on date, for example, here, and then she is an hour late or so, just be patient. We have so much time in this world. That's what we think. So we kind of like say like, oh, that's fine because But I know it's not fine because that is completely disrespectful to the other person who's waiting for you. So yeah. Hi Mia, don't be late for the surgery appointment. Time very important there. Oh yeah, I know. I know, right? So like every time I actually had alarm clock with me. I'm using my phone, so like I put it to like 4:30 in the morning because I was thinking of like yeah, just wake up 4:30, you know, do a bit of stretching and then get on with my stuff. But then when I woke up, I was like I feel groggy and I like oh, just 30 more minutes and I'll get there, you know. So my 30 more minutes went to 1 hour and 30 minutes. Good. Welcome aboard, Frederick. Welcome aboard. Hi, Mia. My reason for retiring to Philippines is the beautiful beaches, women, and different scenery. Is any left like you, or did your parents break move from Dallas, Texas? Australia has 3 time zones. It is only Western Australia that is the same time zone as Philippines. Oh, okay, that's different. Answer to your question, I am 57 now. Ah, okay, 57. Other reasons to retire in the Philippines is a low cost of living, over 7,000 islands to visit or travel to, scuba diving, snorkeling, and low crime. Also easy to travel in Asia. Yes, and also like if you don't have any car or any like private transpo, you can also always rely into this public transportation where people sit like sardines in there, so you gotta like fit in, you know what I mean? So it's an experience that you should try. I know it's gonna be exhausting for you guys because like holy, why am I sitting in this, like there's not much space in there, so you gotta like sit like sardines in there. So it's gonna be an experience and exciting as well. Plus the fare, it doesn't cost much. It's just like 10 peso or 15 peso. I mean, right now you gotta pay like 20 peso. uh, per head. So yeah, honestly, I picked the Philippines over several other expat-friendly countries because of the culture, low cost of living, very little to no language barrier. And yes, Philippines, wherever you go here in the Philippines, you can always find a Filipino who speaks English. And, sometimes also the Filipino people, if you go remotely, if you go to a remote places and want to experience that, people will teach you like Cebuano words and then other, Filipino languages. And then they will offer it to you no matter what. They will no matter what you say, like, oh, no worries, I don't, it's fine, I don't particularly care for it, it's just, but still they will offer to teach you, and they're like, okay, so this is the Cebuano words for this, and this is the Tagalog word for this, so you will know. And then also they will offer you like house temporary, they want you to stay over. And I mean, you can basically enjoy with that family even though you don't know them personally. So like the Filipino people are very like welcoming, and it's just in our culture, and it's already engraved in our system that we should be welcome to other people. And that's what makes me love the Philippines, because aside from being resilient and very strong people, we we still got this attitude and habit that we got from our ancestors. So I'm proud of that one. Good morning, Randy. Hi, Mia. You're beautiful as usual. Can you please send me your email? Oh, my email is in the like, I think it's in the about section, so you can just see it there. And if not, I can. I don't know if I can send you an email. Yeah, it's way too early. We usually wake up like, I mean, this week, okay, we usually wake up at like 7:30, 8:30 in that time span. I don't know why, but that's how I wake up. Like if I'm tired or not feeling good, we wake up at that time. So yeah. If you tilted the camera down a centimeter, we should see your chin and even your shoulder. Okay, I tilted it for you, Tom. Dang, I need to buy. Okay, okay. If your battery is about to die, then you should just charge it. No worries. My friend is finally permitted to fly to the Philippines to be with his wife in February. Have you heard anything about the average American flying into the Philippines? Oh, you're asking about like this time, like the pandemic time, or when there's no pandemic? Well, good for your friend. I'm pretty sure he really miss the Philippines and his wife. No, his family, rather. Of course, his wife. Nay was the first Filipina I ever chatted with online. I wasn't looking for a girlfriend. She is also the first one I ever met in person. Good for you, Mr. Ron. Unaan na. Sa manis nini, oy. Vietnam is cheaper than Philippines. English is spoken and girls don't care about age so much in Philippines, so it's better. Yeah, age doesn't matter here, guys, so it's better. I was in Macare, then Puerto Galera for scuba diving. Oh, have you ever been to Palawan? Also, like Cebu. Why don't you try Cebu for scuba diving? I've been there 4 times. I don't have a Filipino girlfriend, just enjoy the places. I am already retired, just waiting for my retirement visa. Oh, okay. Hi, BJ. I would like to retire in the Philippines to help. Oh, if you want to retire just to help me, I don't know if I can drive a car. I mean, I can drive a motorbike, but not a scooter. But I don't know. It's okay if that's gonna be your reason for retiring here in the Philippines. I don't know if I can accept that one, David. You should have at least a whole sheet of paper. Write all the reasons in there, and then send it to me. I'm just kidding, David. Why do you think Westerns want to retire to the Philippines? Oh, the reason why I think the Western people want to retire in the Philippines is because of what they've seen on YouTube. Like, they've seen all these beautiful girls lining up in, you know, foreigners. They met this beautiful Filipino wherever they go. Also, the cost of living, as what other expat said in their video, and also the weather, beautiful like that. And yeah, that's kind of like my reason. I think you guys want to retire here in the Philippines, and yeah, you've said it already in the comment section that that's what gonna be your reason. So next question is, what's your opinion of foreigners in general? Hmm. My opinion of foreigners in general is that some of them, no, yeah, we're talking in general here, Mia. So in general, they are very lovely people. They're kind of like a happy-go-lucky because like I've what as what I've seen in foreigners here in the Philippines, they can be very jolly. Like here where I'm living, there's a lot of foreigner here. They enjoy like dancing with Filipinas, like even though it that's not your partner, you dance with them. So like foreigners can be, they can be very jolly and very happy-go-lucky at the same time, and they also have a good sense of humor. So yeah, Filipino women are far more reserved compared to Thai women. Maybe it's the Catholic upbringing. Yeah, I would say that. But also, like when you go to the city, it's a bit changing, and that's sad because new generations come in, and you see all these girls. I mean, I don't have anything wrong with them, but it's just that you know the way they clothe is changing, and then you can say that oh, they're seeking for much attention for guys here. So it's sad to see. I want to work remote there, but don't know where there is reliable internet and electricity. Well, expect here in the Philippines, you gotta expect that if you want to work, you cannot work remotely unless you have a house up in the hill or something like that, and you can build your own generator or something like that. Because like electricity here in the Philippines, you cannot really rely onto it because like maybe later on they will just you know no electricity without any notice, without any further news or something like that they're gonna cut off the electricity. So yeah, it's just you cannot work remotely because of the internet and electricity. So I want to retire there because I like standing in long lines. Oh, you want to experience that, Richard? Then you should. Because like last time I went to Hypermart, I've seen all these foreigners lining up, and of course they went to the priority line, for people, other couple, and yeah, they're they're waiting there, and you can see in their face they're like so tired of waiting, and they're like, you can just see it, the frustration in there. So I don't know if you want that, Richard. Why not? No, don't. The Kingmaker is an eye-opening documentary. What does that mean? Howdy, howdy. I was able to try Jollibee for the first time here in Texas. They have one close to Dallas. It was delicious. The pie was amazing. Oh, that's nice, Joshua. And I hope to visit the Philippines soon. Yeah, I really hope the Philippines will open up soon. I don't know. It's just the delayed in there because of this new variant and lots of people getting sick. So yeah, yeah, I know this question will come up. When will the Philippines open up? It really depends on the government because as what you can see, a lot of people here in the Philippines they're getting sick, and then I don't know. It's just the Filipino government. They have all these plans, and it's just their mind is very hard to catch up. You know what I mean? So you cannot really see when will they open up. Looks much nicer when the bed is made. Right. No, she's laying down there. Okay, okay. Is it? Is that okay? Wait, let me just. Okay. Oh, Mia. How? Where does she live? And is she beautiful? Good for you, Mister. Oh gosh, you're using weird. Ah, people, stop. I gotta block you. I just felt so relaxed when I was there, and everyone was so friendly. Yes, when you come here in the Philippines, you will feel relaxed. I mean, when you go to the beach, of course, you will feel relaxed. Aside from doing sunbathing, and you will have a good, delicious food for your eyes. So you will feel relaxed after all. Thank you. Yes, I have a pain in my right arm. It's not the shoulder, but it's the arm. So I think when I was sleeping, I sleep too much here in my right direction. So yeah, the fucking ocean through the sea. What? Okay, I am good, Anthony. How are you? We had a high of -17 the other day. Trust me, when winter sucks. Oh, are you scaring me? Quarantine hotels, brownouts, and typhoons. Who wouldn't want all that? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you would love that experience. Yeah. So, what would make you decide to retire, or rather? Well, if I'm like, if for example, I'm working in out of the Philippines, then I would say the reason why I want to retire in the Philippines is that I miss the Philippines. I love the weather in the Philippines, and I would say that too. And also, it's just when I look at all these people vlogging the US and all, you can see there's the society, the community is just so empty. And I think me as a Filipina who worked there, of course, I will feel empty too because, like, here in the Philippines, when you come out of your house, you will see people, you will see like dogs roaming around. You can see like guys, you can see women, you can see kids running around the place, and it's just that makes you like live the moment, like wow, it's not like the Western society where it's so empty, and it feels, when I look at it, it feels like a bit kind of like dangerous to me. So thank you. I only have to make it to November, then I can call it a day and retire. I'm thinking Thailand, Philippines, and Vietnam. What made you say that like you only have to make it to November? Is something wrong? You might enjoy 15 minutes in the cold weather. Maybe, maybe not. San Miguel beer is better than Red Horse. Hmm, I don't know. Maybe. Tequila is the best. Good morning. Hi, Mia. I'm visiting my girlfriend in Manila for the first time. Any suggestions, please? Well, during this time, if the Philippines open up, then I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of people coming in. So you gotta have to have like patience also, because as what people say, there's gonna be a long line, and also it's gonna be new. When it comes to surrounding, you're gonna be feel like overwhelmed at some point, because like you just have to say like, oh, there's a lot of people walking, passing you by, and a lot of noises in the street, also like that. And also there's a lot of places in Manila where you'll be, you'll experience like robbery or something like that. So you gotta be careful also. And yeah, that's what I can suggest. You just have to be careful. I live in Ohio, so I get all of the seasons. Well, good for you, Chris. My old boss had a saying, "You're late from being late." I'm late. I'm sorry. You got. You can get but wiser here. Hi, what part of the Philippines you live in? It's the Negros, Visayas, the the middle part of the Philippines. Thank you for that, Rory. I would not wait more than 20 minutes for a date without a good reason. If the girl is going to disrespect you before she even dating you, then she isn't worth it. Well, that's true though, because like you know, ladies here in the Philippines, sometimes they go in late, and the reason is, you know, they're picking out outfits, what they want to wear, or sometimes if they're living remotely, it is very hard to get a trike, so it's that's gonna be the reason. But if a girl, she lives in the city, then her reason would be just, oh, I overslept, so maybe that's kind of her reason. But she wouldn't reason out that she doesn't have any trike to drive her to your place or something like that. So yeah, I know it's gonna be disrespectful, but sometimes if it's a valid reason, then you have to understand that. But if it isn't, then why don't you just ditch her? Tell her, you know what? They shouldn't they shouldn't work this way. If for example, if you really like that girl, and if she's late, then you should just discuss it over and tell her, I don't want meeting you late, because that's not me, and that's not how it's gonna work. So you should just tell her, and then she will understand, and she will like, okay, I will show up early. And most of the time the girl will show up early, earlier than you. Hi. Hey, Mia. I'm in the dirty south. Dirty south? Oh. Mm. If you like hearing roosters crow 24/7, yes, Hey, it doesn't crow 24/7. It will just crow. It will wake you up at like 5, 6 in the morning. So that's gonna be your alarm clock. But it doesn't crow 24/7. I was in the Philippines 6 years ago. What I liked was the sense of freedom. You can pretty much do what you want and have fun as long as it's legal. Mm-hmm, that's true. Honestly, I don't know if I would want to retire in another country other than the USA. Granted, I am only 35, so that is a way off, anyways, but the flight staycations in other countries. Well, you're still young, Mr. Chris, so you still have a lot of years to work if you want to work. I haven't visited the Philippines yet. I'm hoping to this year. If I decided to retire there, the cost of living will be a big factor. Then the Philippines, especially guapo ladies, nature, and English speaking. Well, if you're looking for all of that, then Philippines has all of that, so no worries. I have WhatsApp, but I don't know if I'm I barely go to WhatsApp because the contacts in there is just either, you know, one of the girl and then two of my friends, no, three of them, no, four of them. So yeah, I barely go to WhatsApp. And what I use all the time is Messenger, but I really don't reply. So hi Mia, kamusta? Looking maganda. My reason for wanting to move there is because I find Filipino people treat PWD the way better than the West, and I'm tired of getting stared at every time we go out to. Oh, yes, here in the Philippines, you can people will be very like accommodating, and also when they see you, for example, if you're a PWD, then they'll be very much hands on to you. So they will help you in every much they can. They're like, for example, if you're sitting in a wheelchair like that and you're living in a condo, then they will help you open the door for you and then they'll push you or something like that. So yeah, I selected Philippines because I met a lovely and very beautiful Filipina. I have never been there, but from what I researched, the weather is similar to Florida with a wet season. I live in southern Florida. Most of the Philippines is on level right now. They will not open until that goes back down. Yes, and some of the places are on level 4. So the restrictions are pretty much strict. So if you are above level 4 and um, if your girl is on level 4 where she's at right now, then you can come in. So the Philippines, each places has to lower down the level. Right now here in Dumaguete, we are on level 3. So yeah, I don't know when's that gonna go down. Cleveland, Ohio, light me up. Okay, thank you, Rory. I just wanna. I will go there later now. So, cost of living is excellent. Medical is average, not much difference than the US in the major hospital. Dental is cheap. Mm-hmm. Hey guys. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You should because of the hot girls. Well, if you just want hot girls, I'm pretty sure you can get it anywhere in the world. So, but yeah, there's a lot of hot girls in the Philippines. 423 days until retirement. Oh, you're counting, huh? I'm waiting for Mia to become my girlfriend so I can move to the Philippines. Oh, okay. The lovely lady, sweet, caring, smart, good climate. Oh, oh, sorry. It's just my eye is irritating me. Well, don't make people jealous. Mia was going out with Bo. Yeah, I was going out with Bo. Cost of living is very good. The USD goes a long way. Yeah, especially right now. The US $1 is equivalent to 50 peso, which 50 peso you can buy 1 kilo of rice. So yeah, it's. Are you patient enough to teach me how to dance? I don't even know how to dance. So how can I teach you how to dance if I don't know how to dance? You know? Okay, Mia, here is a good. Would you recommend the foreigners should learn Tagalog, or do you think it would be a bad idea? I don't think it would be a bad idea because the reason why I say that is that you will be able to learn how to communicate, even though it's not like a long sentence or Filipino or something like that. But it's just for you to be able to say hi to Filipino community, and then you'll be able to like they'll be like very much hands on to you, and they'll be so much very open to you. So you gotta learn how to like maybe just a bit of Cebuano and Tagalog words. In that way, people here in the Philippines, they're very much keen when it comes to um, listening to you guys, and when they heard you talking in Tagalog or Cebuano, they'll pretty much like, oh wow, this guy speaks Tagalog, so like he's gonna be a jolly type of person. He's gonna be like, friendly, and then you will make a lot of Filipino friends. So I think it would be very much an advantage to you guys if you learn small Tagalog words and Filipino words. In that way, you'll meet a lot of good Filipino, and then yeah. So I think it wouldn't be a bad idea. Retire because it's more fun in the Philippines. Yes, as what our logo said, it's more fun in the Philippines. So like if there's bad stuff here, we always say, "Oh yeah, it's more fun in the Philippines." And also like if there's a long line to get the ticket or line in the hypermart, you say, "Oh yeah, it's more fun in the Philippines." So yeah, what are your thoughts about couples that sleep in separate beds or rooms? Oh, I don't know about that one because like before when I was with Paul, we sleeping together, and sometimes either way he sleep on the floor or I sleep on the floor. So we're kind of like, it's just when I think about that, it's just why would you sleep in a separate room when you can have one room and you could cuddle, you could spoon her, she could spoon you. So I don't know. It's beyond me. So I don't know about that one. Really glad I'm able to join your lives. Your breakdown of life in the Philippines is great. Much love from California. Well, thank you, Anthony. We don't hardly ever get brownouts in Davao City. When we do, they usually last no more than 15 minutes. Well, I hope it's like that here in Dumigari, because here it usually lasts like 12 hours. So Yeah, as usual, you're beautiful, cute, charming, attractive. Um, Bonjour. Is that French? Did I say it right? You want a fat Filipino? Well, then there's a lot of variety. You can either choose here in the Philippines. There's a petite Filipina, there's a skinny Filipina, there's a fat Filipina, there's an obese Filipina, and there's an old Filipina. So there's a lot of variety where you can choose who you want to date up. So if you want that, then good for you. I'm pretty sure you will have that. To the gentleman talking about internet, we have internet in the province area of LA, Trinidad, and the internet is not bad. Slower, but not too bad. Well, yeah, some places here in the Philippines, especially in the remote area, where I think some of them's already like upgraded and then they already have internet. So, but I'm pretty sure, like, I heard about Starlink. Was that Starlink? Yeah, with all the internet connections here in the Philippines. And then if that Starlink will come to the Philippines, there's gonna be a much competition. In that way, some of the internet connection like PLDT, Globe, Smart here in the Philippines will, will be able to compete with Starlink. So, hi Mia, how Philippines think about renewable green energy? Well, I'm pretty sure when we think about that, you can ask that one in some places where they have this renewable green energy, but I just don't know where. But I heard about them, so I'm pretty sure they will accept that. Yeah. Do you like Filipino barbecue, Filipino adobo, or something else? I love them. I love Filipino barbecue. I love adobo, and I love a lot of food. I'm a foodie type of person. So I wouldn't say no to a food. Are you serious? Is there really a Jollibee in Texas? Sorry, never been to Texas, so maybe. What is the one thing you would change about your current situation right at this moment? Well, um, overall, one thing I would change is that I wish the Philippines will open up and then, where people can travel freely without quarantine, without what's the word? Without all these quarantine hotels and so on, and swab tests and all of that, because it's a pain in the ass. So yeah, that's the thing that I would love to change. I have never been there, but have purchased through my girlfriend. She's provincial, morena, and beautiful. A great 2.2 hectare farm less than 1 kilometer. Well, that's very great, Enrique. Wait, people, Mia got me wanting coffee now. No, this is not your coffee. This is my coffee. You get your own. Yes, right now it's bothering me. Like, it's just, I think I'm gonna ask Judy to massage this later. Still looking cute. Always, thank you. For her birthday, I got her a little lot near the beach, 30 meters far from the water. But my main reason, my GF to be asawa. Oh, well, congratulations. I think guys fall in love with their personality easy. What's one thing that could scare a guy off? One thing that could scare a guy off is that catfishing. For example, if you've just seen her online, like no, like her profile picture is very different from her personal picture, is that kind of like scares guys out, like, holy. Why you didn't say that that's your face, you know what I mean? So like some girls, they do like catfishing here, like their face is very much different from what you've seen online. So I think that's the thing that you guys are scared of. Maybe. She's amazing, wonderful, beautiful, and mine. Good for you. Mia, if you want to experience winter, go to a shopping mall and stand in the chilled food section all day, every day for 3 months. It's, I think it's very different because, like, you get all this snow, and that should be the chilled food section here in hypermart or somewhere else. You just get this ice. You won't get the snow dropping to your head. So I want a pretty Filipina. Well, then you can get that pretty Filipina here in the Philippines. I thought you said you're going to Philippines. What do you mean? I am in the Philippines. My dad's fiance lives near the mountain near Dalaguete, Cebu, and electricity has been out since the typhoon and is not promised to return until March or April. Yes, there's a lot of like affected places in Cebu where they don't have electricity. So, do those guys who have a girlfriend in Cebu expect to call your girlfriend in maybe April, yeah, March or so? It was negative 22 while I was out walking today in Fredericton, Canada. Oh, mm. Hold up. I got a call from Christian Filipino website. They better be dropping down that price. I was like, that Christian Filipino thing. I think I was also like invited to. They sent me an email to like you know endorse their website. I don't know. Is that good? Tequila tastes like a soap. Oh, are you serious? So have you ever tasted your soap sucks in the water? Ooh. Yes, you can find someone like me here in the Philippines. There's so much variety. So, yeah, we didn't get anything from the typhoon here in Davao. Well, it's very far. Typhoon's a bit far from Davao. So, where is the best place to find my next girlfriend? Where? You should find it in the remote places. Like, for example, I would say um, there's also like there's a lot of places where you can get your next girlfriend. Okay, Baguio, Manila, Taguig, Palawan, Cebu. What else? Yeah, this Philippines has 7,000 more islands, so I'm pretty sure you can get your next girlfriend in each island. So you see, Miss Mia, she is very much slope-made girlfriend, pretty in face, beautiful in heart, and most beautiful eyes. You're pretty much down to her, and aren't you? You're like adoring her. She's lucky. No, you cannot clone me. No one should clone me because this is me. Where you live in the Philippines get hit hard by the recent typhoon. It's not really hard. We just had trees blown down, and electricity went out because of the pole lines went down. So it's not really hard aside from the northern part of Dumaguete where they've been hit real bad, where to the point where they don't have fresh water. To answer your question, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. What are habits you like to do aside from YouTube, read, write, draw? I love reading, and then um, aside from reading, I also love like going out in the nature. I love like exploring places, and I love like kind of like eating out. I love tasting different types of food, and that's my hobby. So I don't write, I don't draw. I mean, I write, but that's my essay. Or if I have a project and I have to write an essay or something like that, then I do write. But as a hobby, no. And I don't draw. Before I I'm good at drawing, but then I didn't really like um, continue that line. My father is a good he's good at drawing, so yeah, I maybe I got that from him, but right now I don't know. Thank you, Ed. Great topic and conversation here today, Mia. Hi, Mia. Would you recommend to live in Dumaguete or Valencia when I first arrive? If I do not have transport, I prefer not to ride a motorbike. Is public transport okay? Well, if you're asking me if you want to live Dumaguete or Valencia, I would say why don't you live here in Valencia? You get a pretty much if you're a nature type of person, yes, you'll get that, and also you'll meet a lot of foreigners. And every Sunday they have all these meetups, like different foreigners, different foreigners from all around the world. They meet up in the plaza, and they eat, they talk. So yeah, it's very beautiful here in Valencia, and it's also clean. And if you're asking, if you don't have any motorbike, if you don't have any private transport, then yes, it's okay to ride a public transportation, because the the expenses of paying it is just, it's not expensive. Okay, it's just too cheap for you guys. So it doesn't cost $1. So yeah. So yeah, that's my take on either Valencia or Dumaguete. Thank you. My reasons: warm weather, no snow. It's affordable for me, and visa is easy. Well, I saw that group and then met my girlfriend. Stay away from groups like that. You can meet a very nice girl in Philippines. Just go there. I was lucky. I can refer you to a couple of ladies, no charge. Well, yes, there's also a lot of groups here in Dumaguete, in the Philippines, where you can find it in Facebook. But the thing is, some of them are not true. They're kind of like a scammer. So you gotta be careful with that one if you are thinking of meeting one online. So roosters don't crow 24/7. It just seems like it because there are so many crowing at different times. Yeah. But they won't crow at 24, like 24/7. They just crow like six. No, they start at like 4, 5, 6 in the morning, and they stop at like 8. The English language is the most valuable commodity in the world. Just imagine if the language of the Philippines was French, you'd have a lot less commerce and tourism. Well, yeah. Also, like, well, no matter what, I think when you look at Paris, France, there's a lot of people visiting there wanting to see because of that tall building. Was that the, oh, I forgot that building, the tallest building. So, yeah, I mean, it really depends on what type of um, like attractions you got in that place. So in the Philippines, you got a lot of attractions. In French, you got different sightings, places that you've never been to. So each places has different, you know, site attractions rather. What are your thoughts about a distant relationship? My thoughts about distant relationship is that Um, I would say that's pretty much challenging for both of you. Because, for example, if you're living somewhere in the West and she's living here in the Philippines, time time wise, it's very much tiring because, like, what if she sleeps at like 9 or 10 in the evening and you wake up at like 8 or something like that? So it's very much hard for you guys to communicate, you know. Sometimes you have to stay up late or you have to stay up late for that to happen. And also, like, the trust, you gotta have a lot of trust when it comes to like that, because if you're gonna do a distant relationship and you don't trust your partner, then why don't you just quit that relationship and then, just wait till you get back here? Because, like, if you don't have any trust with your partner, that relationship will not stand. It's just like a chair with broken legs. So, hey Mia, are we keeping you up? No, there's a lot of you guys. Anyone thinking tourist related, the rules are changing as of today. I think in a few months things may be open up again. I hope so. I really hope so. Yes, I look sleepy because I really don't have the right amount, right dose of my coffee. So if I finish this cup of coffee right here, then I'm pretty much good to go. I will retire in the Philippines because of the quality of life, the people, and it's becoming hard to watch my country go down the drain. They're always being angry. Yeah, I just like I've seen all these people on the news saying, like, they're being angry, and like the way they approach. What's the name of that? They Oh, Karen. Was it the name? Karen? Yeah, that's the name of a lady who will wreck you up. So yeah, there's a lot of like not good stuff I think in the West also, because like you see all these people, they're just getting mad at each other without a good reason to be mad at. It's just so shallow. I just don't get that. But well, aside from that, there's also good stuff in there. I mean, they have good food and lots of good food. Yeah. Who's the cute girl in the background? Oh, that's my sister, Judy. Younger sister. Why so tired this morning? Huh? Come again? Well, in my place, I can hear the roosters because, like, I think 5 minutes walk from my place, there's a lot of um, animals living in there. So, yeah. And yes, I am okay. If you're asking about me, yes. And you're welcome. Technology, you're welcome. Thank you, Dog Speak. The Philippines has waited me out. Time to pursue other plans. Hmm. Well, good luck with your other plans, Dog Speak, and I hope you'll succeed. Are you getting enough sleep? I hope school is going well. And as far as my sleep watch said, it says here, I sleep like 7 hours and 55 minutes. So that's a good sleep right there. And yes, I'm getting enough sleep, but I don't know. I got this under eye bags like this. And yes, school is going well, but my minor subject, I still didn't get any grades. So I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'll get good grades. Yeah. By the way, I have been waiting 2 years, 3 months, and 17 days to come to get my. Oh, wow. You're counting. Hey, why don't you just, instead of counting, why don't you just don't think about the days or the years that you guys have been apart, because that's just what makes it even longer. Like, you feel like, oh, this is so tiring to wait up. So why don't you just think of a happy thoughts, enjoy the life for now. When you're far from her, just enjoy it. Go out. If you have work, why don't you just work and then don't think about the days when you guys are apart because it'll take much longer. So, yeah. Looks like you are tired and or if your eye is hurting. Yes, actually, it's just here. My part right here is hurting, and this part is hurting. I don't know where I got that, but here I got something in my eyes. Yeah, but I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm good to go. You should get a parrot patch for that eye. You look like no. Mia is falling apart. Her arm now, eyes, what's next? The next one is my legs, and then my head. Just kidding. I'm getting better. Yeah, because if you live in Davao, of course you speak Cebuano. I got a jeepney, and all the Filipinos were chatting loudly to each other. I spoke Tagalog to the driver and went silent. Nobody spoke, and they all looked at their feet. Yes, of course. Like if you're sitting in a jeepney, and then there's a lot of people talking, I'm pretty sure and when you start talking in Tagalog, they will shut up and they will listen to you. They'll kind of like eavesdropping. You know what I mean? So they will shut up and then they'll just listen to your conversation with anybody. And then if they got interested with that topic, they were like, oh wow, like they join in, and they will later on you'll just find out that you're talking to everybody. So cream pies. Cream pies? Is that a cream pies? Is that an ice cream? If yes, then we love ice cream. Dog speak. Give it a few months. Oh, that's for dog speak. What's your favorite song you sing in the shower? Hmm. I don't really sing in the shower, but mostly the song that comes out of my mind is 10,000 Hours from Danche. Yeah. Hi, James. Good afternoon, Mark. Miss Mia, you have a wonderful day and blessings to you. You too, Enrique, you too. And congratulations again with your girlfriend catfishing. Mm. The children follow white people around in the Philippines the way they do in Indonesia. Well, if you are living in a community where there's a lot of kids, of course they're going to tease you. For example, if you're gonna play with them, and then they're gonna run after you. They're just kind of like asking for attentions, because they wanna play with you, but they don't run after you if you're gonna go somewhere, for example. So yeah. Sending you much love and future happiness from one of your friends in the UK. Thank you, Sean. Mia, it is a pleasure to see you once again on live stream, but I must go to bed now. First day back at work tomorrow after being off for 10 days with COVID. Well, I'm hoping that you are well, and I'm hoping that, you know, things will go back to normal. So, yeah, good night and God bless you too. You're doing a great job on your vlog. Keep up the good work. Good luck. Just subscribe. Thank you, Enrique. Is Finch Snow typical Filipino dream boy? A typical Filipino dream boy, I would say yes. But when I think about it, I would say no too. So yes and no. For some girls, they like that type of guy, but some girls they like different guys, different type of body, masculinity, the way they look. So yes and no. Hi, Drew. So have you ever tasted your dream son? There is a lot of beautiful Philippines to date on Tawi-Tawi Island. Not just Tawi-Tawi Island, there's a lot of places where you could go to and date up. So, yeah. Do you remember when I said you should test your boyfriend after your video? of shit to senior boy. Uh, I don't have a boyfriend, so I don't want to do that. How's it going? Oh, it's going good, Bobby. It's going good. My fiance is in northern part of Dumaguete, her lawn destroyed. Oh, you mean in Bindoy part? Well, I hope she's okay now. So now you say I was right. What do you say? Yeah, I would say you're right, but like I'm not. I don't have a boyfriend, so why would I shit test anyone? You know? Is there any areas in the Philippines that are normally safe away from typhoons, or is the whole country virtually unsafe when it comes to typhoon? Well, at some point, wherever you are in the Philippines, you will experience typhoon, no matter what. And also, um, the Philippines will get typhoons every like December for most part, like maybe Burr months we get typhoon in that uh, time span. But yeah, it's just if you want to live like where the landscape is easy for the typhoon to hit, then you'll get hit. Yes, you are very lucky, Enrique, and I am pretty sure she's also lucky to have you. And yeah, I hope every guys who dream to have a girlfriend like that, they would get it, you know? So good luck and congratulations, Enrique. Oh, hurricane. It's the typhoon. We name it typhoon. But yeah, we recover from the typhoon. I don't know about the northern part of um, Dumaguete. I think they are slowly recovering, getting back to normal. And yeah, where your bicycle? My bicycle is at my father's place, and I use it rarely because I just walk down there. It's a 5 minute walk. No, not 5 minutes. I think that was just 5 to 10 minutes walk from my place to my father's place. So instead of bicycling, I just have to walk because I like walking. So hi Mia, hi Cesar, good to see you live again. Would like to meet you someday. Okay. Did you and the group find joy when sharing relief food? Was it like, yes, when we were giving out food, it was kind of like um, the trip went well, and I feel happy. I feel like, oh wow, I'd be able to give people, foods, be able to help out people who are in needs, and that was the most exciting part. Like be able to see what uh, happened, and then it's just it's so nice, the feeling, so yeah, it's hi Corsman, good morning. Cor uh, is it Corpsman? Corman? I remember you saying that that's not how you um, pronounce it, but good morning. Thank you. How many times a day do you guys hit on you? I'm sure a lot. There's a lot, and when I go to Facebook, I've seen a lot of you guys adding me, but I don't know. I feel like if I add you, if I add you, I was kind of like I'm scared. I'll get a lot of message. So yeah, I'm just scared. I get a lot of message and I won't be able to reply, and maybe they'll think of me as a snubber, or like I'm not a good person. So I'm just very scared if you guys added me up on Facebook and I haven't even responded to that one. I'm really sorry. I'm just scared. So yeah, that was Eiffel Tower. I forgot. I love when girls talk naughty in the bedroom. Talk dirty to me then. I'm just kidding. Hi Nang, how are you? Uh, you should come back home soon. Yeah, so we can spend quality time together with Papa. Mindanao doesn't get typhoon like crash the Philippines, but they can have, earthquakes. Also, there are active volcanoes in the Philippines. Yeah, I think Mindanao is also a good choice. So, okay, so the Philippines' greatest attraction are the ladies. Yes, okay. Also, it's not just the ladies. You gotta, aside aside from the, I'm sorry, I'm distracted. Aside from the beautiful ladies here in the Philippines, you also need to look at the nature, guys. It's not just the ladies, okay? What if the nature here in the Philippines is just so beautiful? So you should also explore that one. Not just explore the ladies, but explore the nature. I'm glad I'm able to get to know you via chat, and reading is really good. I enjoy it too. Going in nature and eating out always fun. And your father was a drawer, nice. Thank you. People in the Philippines are happier in general. They don't protest, and there's no such thing as political correctness there. You got it. It's already 7:31 here in the Philippines, so yeah. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I've been in LDR. I can honestly say I am closer. Oh, 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 I'm really sorry. Oh my god. I'm really sorry, guys. I'm a bit distracted. I've been in LDR. I can honestly say I'm closer than normal relationship. Obviously, apart from the obvious. Love my beautiful Filipino is amazing. Well, good for you, Eric. Good for you. And congratulations. I don't think the Philippines will open up until the presidential election. I don't think so, too. So, yeah, a bit, yeah. You have developed a great voice. I don't know, but thank you. Good food, beautiful land, English speaking, okay healthcare. Did I mention good food? Yes, you mentioned it in the first sentence. Yeah. Mia, do you see a lot of people using solar panels? Yes. Aside from after the typhoon, people getting generators, and some of them they're getting solar panels, and some of them they get it like they live up in the mountain, and then they have all these solar panels lining up. So yeah, have you ever thought about coming to Canada? mm, I just thought it about now, so under eye bags. Yes, I work in the IT industry, so I can work remote. However, it would be third shift in the Philippines since it would be us. I mean, it would be US time zone. Is Philippines still active at the same time? Is Philippines still active? I think so. 2 years. I'm pretty sure that you will survive those 2 years and 3 months and 17 days of no touch and no kissing. You will survive, you guys. And it's just, I mean, you can see her virtually. And I don't know that, I mean, I know that you miss her so much. It's just that don't think about it. Just, you know, just think about all the happy thoughts. And I'm pretty sure you'll meet her sooner rather than later. Internet and brownouts are a thing to consider when arranging remote work. Yes, and that should be the first like priorities when thinking of working remotely. you should think about electricity and internet first. So hopefully in July, I will be walking around Lee Plaza again with my girl. Yes, good advice along. Thank you, Mike. I think many Americans are looking for a relaxed place to retire. It's so stressful in many parts of the USA. Yeah, I heard about that. London calling 2024 is going to be my year. Are you ready for me, Mia? And will you be my boots on the ground guide? I'm not a very good tourist. I'm not very good when it comes to touring you guys. So I'm bad. I'm very horrible at directions. So I don't know if that's a good idea. Don't bother learning Tagalog unless you live in Luzon. Most the other island don't speak it. If you speak English, you can get by just fine. Well, if you're saying don't bother learning Tagalog unless you live in Luzon, that's I don't know, because like if you learn Tagalog and you go here near in Dumaguete, for example, where Filipinos are speaking Cebuano, Filipino people we all speak Tagalog and we all speak different languages, so we can understand you if you speak Tagalog. So yeah, but I still think that it would still be a good advantage when it comes to roaming around here in the Philippines. Thank you, Mark. Thank you. Oh, by the way, Mia, did you know that someone did an analysis of how much money you make a month? Don't know if it's accurate or not, but it's out there anyway. Oh, yeah, I saw that one, and I don't know. I don't. I didn't watch it because I was just scrolling, and then I was searching my name, see what comes out, and holy mama, I could see people, out there just putting out all these inaccurate things about me. And there's also this one video where it's saying like 5 things you didn't know about Filipino life with Mia. And that 5 things she or he just got it from my video. And he just got it like, just a small bit piece of wordings from my video, and he or she copied it, and that's what he or she put in the video. So I was like, holy. Have you ever seen snow yet? No, I've never seen snow. Do you think the Filipino girls, do they like or would they consider dating dark men? Yes, I've seen Filipino girls dating dark men, so not that's not kind of new here. So the time is nothing. Absence makes a heart grow fonder. I am retired and I try to be there for her. Yes, and I'm pretty sure that you will get to her very soon. Regardless, I wish you find yourself, become the most successful nurse, and when it is your time, yes, I'm pretty sure that I will find the right one and the Mr. Right. So, okay, good night, Enrique. Is that what I say? Night, and may your child grow many times over. Okay, I would say good night to you. I was joking about Tawi Tawi Island. Very dangerous. Lots of pirates. There was a YouTuber that went there with an armed guard. Yes. Well, if you wanna get caught by one of the Filipino people who do bad things, like I would say, what's the word? What's the name of that bad people? Oh, I forgot about that. But yeah, they ransom people who go to their place, and it's scary. Hi Mia, it's relatively quiet in your place there. Not so much noise, no chickens or dogs. Are you in Valencia or Cebu? Oh, I'm in Valencia. Do you have a lot of dirty old men hitting on you? Secret. Aloha. Aloha, PL. Oh, you're from Hawaii. The nature is great, but COVID is keeping us inside away from it, so we enjoy the ladies. Hmm. Let me just. My number one reason is the cost of living and tropical weather and beaches, and last but not the least, attractive women. Yes, and I'm pretty sure attractive woman is not gonna be the last in your lists. Was planning to move to Cebu till the virus stopped. It, I miss Santa Fe. Virus won't stop. It's just gonna keep on upgrading. So it's either the Philippines will open up or not. So I'm heart is the happiest when you're laughing and have a big smile. Thank you. Hi Mia. Would you like a holiday to Ireland? Ireland? Is that the one with a blue lagoon? Well, I would love to visit Ireland, different type of land. Maybe go to Greenland. I know Greenland is not green. So yeah. I get what you're saying about the Philippines nature. However, the women there far exceed most others in physical and emotional attractiveness. Mhm. As for nature, having lived in the Philippines several times since 1968, I'm sure my place is more attractive in terms of scenery. The women make that minor issue. By my place, I'm in the Pacific Northwest. Well, hi Mia. Maybe we can meet for coffee when I get there. Maybe, maybe not. What is your favorite big city in the Philippines? I've never been to any big city aside from Cebu. So I would say Cebu. It's not really my favorite. It's just that there's some uh, type in different type of food in Cebu that I love to go back. And when it comes to living there, not really. I hate big crowds. So thank you, Texas. You have a great sense of humor and have snappy comebacks. Do you think your YouTube channel has made you less shy? I think so. Well, in person, I'm still a bit shy, and if you want to talk to me and you look at me and I feel like, why don't you just talk to me first, okay? I don't want to talk to people if I don't know them because that's not me. So have a wonderful day, Mia. I appreciate you, and yes, spoiler alert, I have a big crush on you. You're a very down to earth young woman. Keep up the amazing work. Thank you, Anthony. In Bangkok now, waiting for the Philippines to open. When I left Montreal, it was negative 22, and 2 days later, 30 was that cm of snow. Plus, I have a fiance in Manila, but that I have not seen since November 2019. Oh, 2019, 1 year and something, yeah. 20, no, no, not 1 year, 21, 2 years and something. Hey Mia, you are a great YouTuber. Hope to come there and find someone just like you. No one's like me. It's either we have girls here in the Philippines that we have different attitude, we have different beauty when it comes to our face. So it's very exotic, it's very unique. So don't say that you need to find someone just like me because I'm pretty sure that when you meet that person, that one girl that you really love, you say that, oh, she's very different from other girls. So yeah. Mia, you don't have an accent. You sound, what's Geo? Joe? What? You sound Joe? Mm. Why Philippines is not opening for tourists? Oh, you gotta ask that to the government. I'm not the one who's um, governing the Philippines, so I don't know why they're not opening up yet. Tawi-Tawi is located far north of Basilan Island, where Abu Sayyaf. Yeah, Abu Sayyaf. That's what I was keep on forgetting that word. Used to be based, so it makes sense. I would still like to visit there as no tourists go there. Well, if you are strong enough and you have the courage to go there, why not visit? Oops, for South. free my. Yes, I will be the one to pay for your fare now if you wanna come back. Just we miss you. So you're thinking of Iceland, not Ireland. Was it Iceland with the Blue Lagoon? I think so. Maybe. Hola, Mia, you don't have an accent. Most Filipinos sound Jamaican to me. Oh, okay. And what do I sound like? Sire, come to Northern Ireland. I don't know if I can go there someday, maybe. Hi, Mia. I hope you're doing well. It's negative 10 degrees Celsius here in Toronto. Be thankful you have warm weather there. Yes, I am very much thankful with what I have here. So, yeah, thank you for that. Iceland. Yeah, Iceland. I thought that was Ireland. Well, they have the same name except the letter R and C in it. So, is it expensive to buy things like soap, shampoo, toothpaste, mouthwash, body lotion, not whitening in the Philippines? Or are those things that are good to bring with us when going there? It is not expensive to buy those type of necessity. Okay, so you can buy them in a group or in a set, and then you can save much money. So yeah, it's not really expensive. So thank you for this, Mike Franks. Take care, Mia. Eat some yummy lumpia for me. Lumpia. Okay. I miss eating lumpia. So yeah, I'll do that. Thank you. Do you want kids? Of course, I would love to have kids. And I think all of us, all girls, would love to have kids because I think kids for us are kind of like an what's the word? Like without kids, we feel like a bit useless. Like I think that's the only thing that we are born for having kids, maybe. So yeah, I would love to have kids one day. But anyways, what? Oh, we're live for like 1 hour and 42. You sound like you're from Southern England. No worry, I I was born in England, so no, I'm kidding. Oh, is that what you think about my accent? And thank you for that. Thank you. If you were to get a pet, I would get a cat, a dog, or a I would say that I would love to get a dog because dogs are very loyal to you, and you know, they're very much. I know it is very expensive for to take care of a dog because you got all these injections, you got all these vaccines that you need to do. You buy all the necessities for the dogs. So yeah, um, it is. I just would love to get a dog. That's the thing. Hi, Kevin. Nice to see you here. Lol, I am 41 and I don't have kids and feel fantastic and far, far from being useless. To each his own. If you want to have kids, then yeah. If you want that, then why not? You know what I mean? Did someone talk dirty to you on your phone, on your wrist phone? Secret. Hi, Thomas. So anyway, you guys, it's already like an hour or so of talking here. So I would say like thank you very much for like being here, and thank you for staying, and thank you for commenting, and I really appreciate it for all those people who gave out super stickers and all. Thank you so much, and well, hi James. You're late. Oh, you okay? I'll just answer this one. What about my family? What do you want to know about my family? Oh, how many siblings do I have? I have like seven, including myself. I have five sisters, including myself, and then two brothers. Are you oldest? No, I'm not. I am the fourth one. You know so much. Well, I just learned how to observe people. That's why I know sometimes. Yeah, I know some stuff. Have you encouraged your siblings to start their own? No, I never encouraged them because I don't know. I think as for now, I want them to focus, especially my younger siblings. I want them to focus on their school, and yeah, good opportunities will come after your school. So, secret. You're welcome, Kevin. Good night, Abraham. And thank you, Michael. Hi, Mia. First time commenting on your channel. I have tuned in on all your videos and live streams. I think you have come a long way and seem much more comfortable vlogging. Keep on with the great content. I will. And thank you so much, everyone. I really appreciate it. And then I will see you in the next one. And I think next week, gonna have another live cast. And yeah. So I hope you guys have a good night's sleep and then go into your dreamlands now. Good night, everybody.